Yo, what is poppin', everybody? Today, we're gonna be going over everything that came inside of the new event, my thoughts on the Grim Reaper score streak, and we're also gonna be showing gameplay of that. We're gonna be showing how good it is, or if it's good, anyways. I mean, you'll have to wait and see. And yeah. But before we even get started, I want to quickly apologize for the last video. I know most people are probably going to be thinking, oh, that wasn't well thought. Oh, that was not well edited. Made a lot of mistakes inside of it. And I'm going to be completely honest with this before we get into this. As of right now, marketing and everything is slowly declining. And I don't know if it's because we're waiting for like some big hype for BO7, or I don't know what we're waiting for exactly. But I just know as of season 4, it's a little bit boring. And it's not that I expected a zombies map, but I mainly just want something to pull myself through until, we get everything else, like season 5 and then, all that. Because as of right now, I have everything completed, so. But yeah, sorry for the long intro. Just wanted to go ahead and get that cleared out. But yeah, let's go over everything that came with the event and showcasing it. So yeah. Here we go, guys. So, as you guys saw with the intro, that is the cutscene for how you open the event and everything. But once you open the event, it'll show you ways on, how to complete the event. We're going to start with the first tab, Earn XP to progress. Earn XP in any game mode to progress through the Rivals event. It's basically an XP mode where pretty much you get as much XP as what they tell you, and you'll get certain rewards for it, pretty much. And we've had plenty of these before, but I'll keep explaining it as, time goes. Unlock rewards. Which, this one says, unlock the Strider 22 3-round burst conversion, Shatter Blast Zombies ammo mod, and the Grim Reaper score streak. So, pretty much, these are 3 things for zombies wise that you'll be able to unlock pretty much. The rest are things like calling cards and, etc. The last one says Mastery Reward. Complete the event to unlock the Sworn Rivals weapon blueprint in the for the Jackal PDW SMG. So pretty much once you complete the rewards and you complete the event, you'll get a master reward, which is a blueprint called the Sworn Rivals for the Jackal PDW. So once getting past all the instructions and how to complete the event, you're going to see that there are a bunch of rewards. I'm going to go over every single award that you can possibly unlock, in this event. Starting with 2 emblems. One is called Vote Adler, and the other one is called Vote Stitch. Both can be unlocked for 15,000 XP. The second reward you can unlock for 43,000 XP is a 30-minute double weapon XP token and the Shatter Blast ammo mod only specifically for zombies. The next reward you can unlock for 86,000 XP is a loading screen called Arch Nemesis. The fourth award that you can unlock for 144,000 XP are 2 weapon stickers, one called Team Shades and the other called Team Mask. The next award that you can unlock for 215,000 XP is Add Learned calling card and another calling card called Stitched View. The next reward that you can unlock inside the Rivals event is just simply 1 hour double XP token for 299,000 XP. The 7th award that you can unlock for 396,000 XP is a weapon charm called Head to Head. The second to last reward that you can unlock inside of the Rivals event for 504,000 XP is the Strider 22 3-round burst ammo mod. That was a tongue twister. The last reward that you're able to unlock inside of the Rivals event, besides the Mastery reward, is the Grim Reaper score streak, which is only available in zombies and multiplayer, and 3 on the house Gobblegums, which is just awesome and insane. Upon getting all the way up to 622,000 XP, you will be able to unlock the Sworn Rivals Blueprint, but you will also be able to unlock the Black Cell version, which is called Sworn Rivals Black Cell, which is just basically a prison kind of, Black Cell, like we've been getting for Battle Pass. So now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at some gameplay that I recorded, me unlocking some tabs, and while we're on that subject, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the event, what I think of it. We're gonna talk about some things that I noticed on this gameplay that I feel like could be added into Black Ops 6 Zombies or changed. And one last thing, I'm gonna be talking about the future of this channel and what I'm gonna be doing in a future video, probably like a few days from now. So definitely stay tuned, buckle up. It's gonna be well, I shouldn't say bumpy ride, but it's gonna be a ride. It's gonna be a fun one. So let's get started, guys. So with the event, I definitely enjoyed it. I mean, it was a big grind, all the way from 1 p.m. my time to almost 12 a.m. at night. So it was definitely a massive grind for me. So that's why I wasn't able to get a video down today or yesterday, and instead have to do it today. But in otherwise, other words, I definitely, had fun with it. The rewards are definitely great. The only issue I have is Shatter Blast. There's a augment called Blast Repair, where it says when Shatter Blast destroys enemy armor, some of your armor is restored. Now, I love how that was, said, but you don't basically get too much armor if you explode a bunch of zombies. And it kind of bothered me. I mean, it didn't even work for me yesterday. I don't even know if mine was glitched or I have no clue. But yeah, mine didn't even work. I even put Blast Boost on, which increases the explosion damage. Oh, well, actually, no. I guess I shouldn't have put that on because, that makes a lot of sense. But anyways, um, but yeah, I mean, the Grim Reaper score streak, though, I mean, I'm in love with it. Probably one of the best score streaks. We'll talk about that a little more because I'll be showing gameplay of that too. So definitely, look forward to that. But I mean, other than that, I mean, like, the event is fun. The event's awesome. I just wish we had another form of event, but we're going to be getting one soon, which is the King of the Dead event for zombies. So I'm looking forward to that. It's definitely going to be a big change, a big pace of change to, the event tab. And yeah. Plus, I want to also just mention the other rewards as well. I mean, we got a really cool charm, if I'm being realistic. I mean, we also got the Strider 3-round burst as well. I didn't try it yet, but I definitely can. If you guys want me to, let me know. And yeah, I mean, other than that, we got some like pretty interesting, rewards. I'm not gonna say they're the best because it just typically goes and revolves around the whole Pantheon story and just everything around that, and then Stitch and Adler, how their arrivals and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, it wasn't that good, but the only thing I feel like that was good from it was the weapon charm and probably the Black Cell version of Sworn Rivals for the Mastery Blueprint. In my opinion, I'd give this event maybe a 6.5. Like I said, there's just a bunch that could have been added, and there's a bunch of things that should have been removed from it, if that, makes sense. Now, I know I'm going to sound like the words of what I said on Twitter, but I basically saw some things as I was recording, my gameplay and everything, that I feel as we could possibly have changed inside of Black Ops 6, or maybe add it inside of Black Ops 6 as well, for, different aspects and everything, and just, I feel like it would be a lot better to have some of these, to be honest, too. So yeah, let me go ahead and explain my changes and everything, and maybe the things to add inside of Black Ops 6. So, number one, we have, once we beat the Easter egg, we should be able to get, all the wonder weapons, inside that current map. So, take Liberty Falls, for example. I beat it twice yesterday. I should be getting a little more than just, maybe a ray gun, or have a chance at maybe getting anything but a ray gun. So like I should maybe get a chance at Ray Gun Mark II since they were at it recently, or a jet gun. I feel like any of that would have been perfect for a reward for being the Easter egg. But I mean that's just my personal opinion, and I feel like it would make it cooler because more than one person can get one for free then too, and not only that, but you get pap crystals as well, so you can instantly pack a punch it. So there's a lot of interesting thought with that one. The second thought I had was when we do trials, if we do 10 or more and we get perfect completion, we should have a chance at getting a guaranteed wonder weapon, whether it's the ray gun Mark II, or the jet gun. Or in this case, for like any other map like Terminus, you would get the Scorcher maybe, or like just something like that. You should have a guaranteed chance, and then once you do that, it resets, and then you go back, you try to get 10 more trials done again. But the thing is, with this one, you have to worry about spawn rates on how much, same trials are spawning and the spawn rate, per match pretty much. But I feel like if we had that, that would be another perfect way to not get a free 1% because you actually have to pay for the trial. But for all the hard work that you do inside of a trial, you should be able to, get that. Especially if one glitches, or one just really difficult for some of your, teammates, or this and that, It's a perfect challenge, for diversity to try to get, a wonder weapon. And it should be for everybody too also, not one person should get it, everyone should get a different, guaranteed chance at, a wonder weapon, just to make it, slightly fair in comparison. The third one was we should have the ability to cancel mid zipline. So pretty much what that means is, let's say I'm ziplining down to, I don't know, to the Wonder Fizz over on the roof of Liberty Falls. I should have the ability to cancel, mid zipline, kind of like what we have for Zetsubou no Shima and for Warzone and for any other type of, mode or game or whatever that we were able to do it. Because let's say I accidentally click the zip line, I could easily go and run. I can quickly press a button and then run away, or I'm getting surrounded and I gotta escape. I can quickly press a zip line and there you go. I can just escape that way by clicking off the zip line and there you go. But I should also mention real quick too that only maps that are really viable as of right now for that are Terminus and Liberty Falls. So the last constructive criticism that I have for maybe some changes or something to be added is for Grief, where we shouldn't have melee weapons to hold out. Back in BO2 when we had Grief, right? We weren't able to hold a melee weapon out. We just had to, click the knife button and be able to knife. We should be able to do that again and only specifically have a knife. I just played Grief, for like 4 matches in 2 days, and I won all 4 of them because I had the Cali sticks and I was meleeing, getting people away from their teammates, the revives, all of that. I mean, mainly because of the enemy types in Shattered Veil, though, because, I'm dope like that. But I feel like we should, have that ability to only have, a knife and just, knife, click the knife button. We shouldn't be able to hold a melee weapon out like, regular zombies. So if anybody from Treyarch or anyone from Activision, or if anybody watches this, just know that this is all constructive criticism. I'm just trying to help the game out, trying to make it 10 times more fun for players since I see a lot of people are complaining. Me personally, I've been having a lot of fun with BO6. I got everything done for it. I've been probably the happiest I've been in a while since I basically have like everything finished for every other zombies game. June 19th at 1 p.m. Eastern time is when double XP started. So as the time of me recording this, it is 2 days and 23 hours. I don't know why I sound like I'm about to die and I gotta make a last recording. But we have triple double XP, which basically is double XP, double weapon XP, and double battle pass XP, which also is currently glitched. It doesn't show on the double XP event tab. So if you're wondering why it doesn't show, that's why. But this will end officially June 23rd, 2025 at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you take advantage, make sure you get your guns done, and yeah. So now let's talk about the Grim Reaper score streak. First off, what is the Grim Reaper score streak? The Grim Reaper score streak was originally not even a score streak. It was inside the Black Ops 1 campaign used by Woods and I'm pretty sure Mason. And they brought that back. So it's been a bunch of years since we've seen this particular weapon return inside of a Call of Duty game. Now, my opinion on it is I definitely give it a 9 out of 10. If you guys look in the background here, you'll notice the damage numbers. You can get any damage number from anything from 28,000 to all the way to 150,000 damage just for direct impact. And that's not including, anything against like an abomination or, I haven't tested it fully on anything else. So if you guys want that, be sure to leave a like. That way I know if you guys want to see a video on that. And we can test the numbers, see how good it is against everything. But I definitely want to go and say there's one downfall to this. And that is the smoke. See, when you shoot the Grim Reaper score streak, it leaves a bunch of smoke. Which that smoke could be, your very own downfall if you're not careful enough and you don't know your surrounding area inside of the map. So, other than the smoke, being a whole downfall, like I said, a whole 9 out of 10, the damage numbers are incredibly crazy. The work against it on an Abomination or Manglers, it is just top tier work. So, and I feel like this is the best score streak we've gotten in quite some time, inside of a Call of Duty game. And I kind of hope they, bring it back to eventual, Call of Duty game. So, yeah, my opinion, 9 out of 10. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. At the end of the video here, see the mastery reward that you get for beating the Red Woods event. So, definitely, stay tuned for that. I'm going to go ahead and not have any audio for that. I'm going to show the blueprint though, and I'm going to show the attachments for it and everything. So, yeah. But let me do my amateur note. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new, definitely leave, if you guys are new, definitely, feel free to leave, subscribe. That would definitely help out a lot. Make sure you turn on the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified every single time I upload to YouTube. Be sure to leave a like and comment whether or not you enjoyed the event and everything else that, I was mentioning before, to leave a comment down, and same with the like. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in another video pretty soon. Till then, peace out, guys. Have a good day.
Be advised, we lost contact with 3 of